So I've been giving some things some thought. And I know a lot of people are terrified about this mass deportation that Donald Trump wants to do. And he's talking about denaturalizing citizens. And, that's going to be a whole process. And they can go after single citizens, through the courts. That's, as they've committed crimes. Okay, that's easy. That's always been a thing that we've done. But to do it on any sort of in mass, that's going to take Congress. I just don't think they're going to be the votes because they're going to have to draw lines. How far back do you go? How many years? Under what conditions, etc. They're never going to agree. Congressional Republicans aren't going to agree enough to pass anything. And as far as getting rid of birthright citizenship, again, would take an amendment, and they don't have the votes or the required number of state legislatures to pass that. Or it would take the Supreme Court redefining what the 14th Amendment means when it says any person born in the United States and subject to its jurisdiction is a citizen. Well, unless the Supreme Court completely and drastically redefines that, that's not going to happen. And same thing with birth tourism. That's already kind of a thing that is illegal and is screened for when you get visa applications. So I don't think they're going to do much with that. The biggest thing would be maybe putting some sort of rules in place that decline like tourist visas and things to women that are too far pregnant. Something like that. That's entirely possible. But beyond that, everyone's talking about the cost of what this is going to run and what they may do and where they may go with it and could they implement the final solution like Germany did, and etc. And all those things are possible. But I had a different thought with it, and maybe I'm being ridiculously optimistic and trying to oversimplify how lazy Donald Trump is and how gullible Republican voters are. But is it entirely possible that Donald Trump says, I'm putting this guy in charge of doing, immigration and rounding up and making sure we get rid of all of the criminal illegal immigrants, as he would call them, etc. And then they wait. They don't do much. You don't hear about it other than them announcing a bunch of things that they are looking into. It all happens in a couple of days, and the news cycle moves on. And then 6 weeks to 2 months later or something, they come out. Man, our efforts were great. We rounded them up. We got rid of them all. It's so great. Look around. Look at how great it is. And watch people cheer. And I know some people are saying, but they say they want to get rid of all immigrants. And I know. But is it possible that they try this method? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me unless they take some negative heat for it. But Republican voters are going to look around going, yeah, they got rid of all the immigrants. I mean, they're already doing it. Look at what happened. You're already hearing people say, well, look how good the economy is. Donald Trump just got elected. Gas prices are already coming down. Eggs are down, etc. They live in a fantasy world anyway. They don't have to do anything other than tell them they did it. So maybe that's one option they go with. I don't know. We'll see what happens.